Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to go over standing hip shifts. So a standing hip shift is a great exercise to help create length in your glutes, create space in the back of your pelvis, and relieve any type of sciatica, piriformis syndrome, SI joint pain, or even lower back pain. So this is a really great exercise again if you struggle with a lot of tension or tightness in your butt and you feel like you've been doing all of those, figure four stretches, those glute stretches. This is more of a motor control, motor coordination exercise to teach you how to intentionally lengthen those muscles in a very intentional way. So what you're going to do for this exercise is you are going to stand with your feet relatively close together like this. You are going to hinge your hips back and you're simply going to allow your hips to shift back and forth. So this is just the general motion. Now, when you're doing this, you're thinking about sinking your hip back into your socket, sinking it back into the glutes, and then you're going to change sides. Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to swing side to side because that's cheating because you're not really learning how to lengthen and create space in those glutes. Instead, you are compensating by rotating from your trunk. So you want to think about keeping your hands on your ribs, keeping your trunk and your spine nice and elongated as you just shift your hips back and forth. Now, I make this look really easy. It's actually really hard if you have a lot of tension and tightness in your butt. So what can help is you can stand against a wall. So if there's a wall here, you can put it right here because if you hit the wall, then you know you're cheating. So if you stand next to a wall, it gives you some feedback in terms of how to just isolate this movement from your hips. So you're going to do this back and forth. Again, thinking about sinking your glutes or sinking your hip back into your glutes, lengthening those glutes, and then you're going to come back. Again, I keep my hands on my ribs to try and isolate this movement as much from my hips as possible. So this is the first exercise variation. You can also do staggered stance if that helps a little bit too. But again, I'm just going to do it with my feet relatively close together. So give that a try. Again, you might feel a nice stretch in that glute as you sink back. You can even kind of hold it there a little bit and then sink back and hold it there. And you can just hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds. Great. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below.